Hello everybody, my name is Killen, also known as KwikSlap. We're back here with our playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. Apparently I'm very tall compared to Liliana. I never noticed that before. But yeah, she looks up to me. What are you looking at? No, look up to me. There you go. We're going to continue some of her dialogues, and then we're going to go on to the next. That cheese looks delicious. And I'm not sure what kind of instrument this is, but it doesn't seem like it would work very well. Alright, let's talk.
Yes? Something you need?
Yes?
Yes? What's on your mind?
Well, I don't know yet.
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
No, she's probably just warning you never to go there. What happened to your
Mother died when I was very young.
Oh, sad.
Lady Cecily let me stay with her.
Lady
I
Cecily?
had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair
Dance for
that
me.
I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Dance for me, clown. That's just too bad. She's gone. You were young, it's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes.
Weirdo.
Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance.
We call them potpourri.
Mother called them Andrastis grace.
No, it's
They were
potpourri.
very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Well, no, I don't. Damn it. Yo, lady.
Yes?
Not done talking
Something
to you
you
yet.
need?
Ho ho.
Yes? What's on your mind?
That.
I miss Valroyaux.
Huh?
Unlike
What?
other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Valroyaux was her own
Valroyaux?
person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Valroyaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral.
God, that would
It
get
was
annoying.
magnificent.
The chant is magnificent. Is that all? It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais.
Well, we got a long
her
adventure,
golden
lady.
fields,
Let's
her
do it.
lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
The fine things. Sorry. Okay. What sorts of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes,
Boots
of
with the
course.
fur?
One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see.
Oh, okay, that makes
Orlais
sense.
is very
I
fashionable,
guess.
almost ridiculously so.
Yeah, I'd say.
But the shoes. Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
So if I get shoes, I should probably give them to my dog as a gift. Shoes are shoes. They're there to keep your feet dry. Oh, here's a guy move. I love shoes as well.
When I left Orlais, the
Tell me
fashion
more.
was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in
Oh,
the
that
front.
is so last
A
year.
ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
You've lost me. Oh, that sounds lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It
You had a
was covered
shoemaker?
in pale blue silk with amber beads on the toe.
Hmm.
The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden.
Hey, they keep you from
Ugh,
death.
Just look at them.
Don't be a bitch. God, show a little gratitude. You don't need fancy shoes to make you feel. I know, right? So ugly and shapeless.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet.
Oh, you got one of those
Oh, I could talk
fetishes,
about
huh?
shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
Well, no, we kind of got to one? One? What the I bullshitted with her about shoes. God damn it. You are being difficult.
Yes?
You're playing hard to get, lady.
Something you need?
You are playing hard to get right now. I need to talk to you about something super important.
What's on your mind?
What bra size are you? No. Oh, here we go. Some tails.
Of course I do.
Tell me a tale
I
about your
love
tail.
stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Sure. There we go.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn.
It's
In
probably the
ages
devil.
past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself.
They may
So
have been.
thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
And they always attack the taint first. There was another tale.
Which one?
The one about the one about
Andraste was the
Andraste.
Maker's chosen.
No,
The
that's
Maker
me.
had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his
she made him
divine
horny?
bride.
Yeah.
But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him.
What a bitch.
She beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And
Wow.
this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium.
Yeah, we called
The
those
Maker
crusades in
granted
our
her
world.
his powers with which to
It ended up
smite her
very
enemies.
well, I think.
Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees,
Oh, good.
and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
Well, I don't know if they converted. I think they were probably forced to say they believed in it.
Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste.
What?
Her earthly husband, Mafarath, the chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was
Stabbed him in
also
his pride,
revered
lady.
as the Maker's betrothed, and Mafarath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Mafarath made a pact with the
got
Archon
pretty
Hetherian of
eyes.
Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter.
Sexy. But why did
I
the
have
Maker
thought
not
on
save
this
her?
too. Did
me
he
too.
withdraw his sight from her at that moment? Where were all the powers he bestowed upon her?
Yeah. What
This
about him?
question has come to me many times, and I have no answer.
Yeah, logic doesn't
Perhaps
really
there was
fit into
no way
religion
for
very well.
Andraste to return to the Maker but through her death. We will never know for sure.
I'll set you free. Stab, stab, stab. Let's not do that. Okay, there we go. +2. Wow, she was really on me with that conversation. So she gets inspired by my leadership, gained a bonus to cunning. Gotta be careful how you say that one. Killer. Why do you not have your skills, killer? By my leadership, Alistair. Alistair is not inspired by my leadership. It's fucked up. You know what? Just for that, Alistair, you're gonna get it. Alright, let's see. She's still not interested. So she needs to be. Get interested. Let's see if I have anything for you. Do I have anything for you? Okay. Oh, I forgot I put all these gifts in here. Oh no. Chastity belts. There we go. No, I forgot I can give some. Oh wait, I can't give these. Oh no. Why can't I give these away? Alistair doll. This is gonna be so great. There's a, I think that it's for an event in the DLC, actually. It's made of delicate gold strands twisted with a thick rope of a robed woman. I believe, I thought that was for Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you.
No, it was not.
Thank you so much.
Well, okay, but that was not really what I wanted. Okay, so now we should have different dialogue options. I thought that might be like some kind of priestess.
Yes? Something you need?
Sure, let's talk about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
You are a traveling minstrel. Okay, so we already did that. I've heard.
Where did you hear this?
This is none of your tone kind of changed there, but that's none of your damn business. My sources must remain anonymous. Who cares? True or not? I don't remember. Someone told me this long ago.
And you believe everything you hear?
You're very
Not all minstrels
evasive.
are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers.
Sure.
But some of them are what we call bards.
I thought bards were the minstrels. Yeah, exactly. I thought
Many
minstrels
use
were
the
bards.
two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so
Quick
in
lesson.
Orlais would
Society
cause
determines what words
misunderstanding.
mean.
Bards are minstrels
If
and
everybody
more.
says it, then that's what
Spies,
the
as you
definition
say.
is, no matter what it says
Some
in a dictionary.
say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron
Many
who
bards
pays for
work
their
alone?
services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
Yeah, I bet. Do the bidding of a patron. What's a patron? Well, it's a site where you can go and donate money to people that you like, and what sort of services?
What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate.
Don't talk to me like I'm an
It
asshole.
depends on the bard.
Jesus.
In Orlais, there is much rivalry
See, I like
amongst
this
the
tone better.
highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
Yeah, last time I played the assassination game, I ended up coming in second. I was very disappointed with myself. You were a bard, weren't you? You seem to know quite a bit about these bards.
And I shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one?
Oh, there we go.
You've guessed as much, I'm sure.
Damn,
But does it
Skippy.
really matter what I was? What's past is past.
Hey, look, I don't care about the past. I just want you to be honest with me, asshole. But why were you living cloistered? Why were you living cloistered sister in ritual Ferelden?
I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to see the Maker brought me here.
Well, okay, well, at least you approved. What's up?
Yes?
You got
Something
more?
you need?
I don't want to be a bard. Could you teach me to be a bard?
That's an idea. I've watched you, and I do think you'd
I
find
know.
some of my skills quite easy
You've
to pick
irate
up.
me many
Let's
times.
just go over there, away from the others, for safety,
Oh,
yes?
yeah, totally.
I expect there
For
shall be
safety.
daggers flying about willy-nilly for a time.
Or Willie's flying about willy-willy. Wait, what? No, Bard specialization. Okay, so dunk, dunk. Oh, okay. So I could specialize in being a bard. I don't want to. Because I want to be a duelist. 2 to dexterity and 1 to damage hit. Yeah, because bards follow Orlesian tradition, acting as assassins, spies, saboteurs, and following other secretive pursuits in the constant, sometimes petty struggles between nobles. Having taken the minstrel's art to new levels, bards are skilled performers and master manipulators. Well, that's me. Bards can inspire their allies or discern their foes through song and tale. See, the only thing is, I'm not a singer, so probably not. You can't. Our enhanced version of a character's base class, granting stat bonuses and a powerful new ability chain. Specializations can unlock through completing major plots, learning from other characters, or finding rare tomes. 1 specialization point is awarded at level 7 and level 14. So, okay, so when we got to level 7, that's where we hit that. Okay. Next. Okay. I don't want to specialize in Bard, because you cannot respec it, I don't believe.
Yes? Something you need?
I just want to say thank you for teaching me
Yes?
the Bard skill, even if I'm
What's
not
on
going
your
to use
mind?
it.
Of course I do.
Okay, did we
I
already...
love stories far too much to keep them to myself.
There's another story.
Which one?
The one about,
It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
oh, never mind. Okay, so we've exhausted her dialogue options, and she is on our nuts? No, she is simply interested in how awesome I am. And like, you saw how hard we had to work for those points. It seemed like I was giving the right answers, and like Morgan, I gave like 2 gifts to, and then talked to her about shapeshifting, and all of a sudden she's like going crazy. What on earth? Is it basically telling me who to give these to? A favorite of traveling bards, the fat-bodied lute is a sturdy instrument with rich tone and a melodious middle. Huh. That's kind of stupid if that's the case. Look, I'm giving the stick to Alistair, okay? Like, that's what you get. So the Grey Warden hand puppet. I wonder if Stein wants a tribal necklace.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Can I give Alistair the Alistair doll? That'd be pretty sweet. Let's see. Tiny him is painted with blue and gray heraldry of the Grey Wardens. No, definitely don't. Okay, so I can't give him the Alistair doll. But it says that I can give it basically to anybody. Well, no. It's just highlighting for Morgan. So what happens when I give it to her?
I am
Holy
grateful.
crap!
'Tis thoughtful indeed.
What? Holy lord! I've never done the DLC part, so I don't know how these gifts work. That basically just cheesed us all the way into like blank her territory. Okay, so the Chant of Light unabridged went. Pardon me? If I give her ugly boots, it's probably going to cause her to. So what happens when I give her the loot? Holy God!
That's a wonderful thought.
No
I don't
kidding.
know what to say.
Apparently, like, you're probably speechless because that's the greatest thing you've ever wanted ever in the history of your life. What happens when I give him the stick? Okay. He's over yet. What the fuck? Use Liliana. Liliana can play this lute. Okay, alright, hold on. This is getting strange. Okay, so where does the lute go at? Okay. Does she have to play it at the thing? Can I give her a stick? Oh my lord. It's not why is that blocked out for him? Everybody can get it except for Alistair, or no, except for me. Alright.
I could get used to this, you know.
Oh my god. Okay, so we found the cheat engine for the relationship area. Oh, okay, I forgot we bought belts. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Well, that kind of took the fun out of it, but, alright, so we need regeneration, increases monetary gain. Alright, so we'll go... Liliana needs the longbowman's belt. I need the stam regen. Yes. And then Alistair needs monetary gain, I guess. I don't know. Not very couth of you, Alistair. Not very couth at all. Here, have a stick. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not... I don't know why that all happened, but great. Great. Okay. Holy jeez. Yeah, okay. Okay, that just like I kind of want to do the load and not do that. So that's probably what we're going to do. I hate doing that, but pardon me. Oh, camp, the quick save. Okay. Load game. That takes all the fun out of it. Holy god. We're not gonna do that in this playthrough. Like, unless situations get dire and I can't do something I want to do. But I don't see that happening. We're gonna have to go through all these again.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come
My mother, when all...
Yep.
I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it. She had served Cecily, the Lady Cecily,
We'll choose some
for
different
many
options
years,
and
and
get
was
some
loyal
different
to
lore
her.
going at least.
Cecily was a good person. She was always kind to me. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else.
Aww.
She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her.
So she made you a
It is
jester.
unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Let's see. That's too bad.
She was my mother.
Wait, what?
I just wish I had a little something to remember her by. Maybe you
Whoa.
just don't understand.
Holy god.
Forget I said anything. This is my trouble, not yours.
Whoa. That's not really the tone I was trying to use for that thing. Hold on a second. I actually didn't think that was going to piss her off. God dang it. Oh, those stupid DLC gifts ruined everything. Alright, come on now. Let's get...
Yes?
Yes,
Something you need?
Yes, talk to you about something
Yes?
that won't piss you off this time?
What's on your mind?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
something about
born
your
in
mother.
Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always... She wasn't unhappy. We had a good life, and she liked Orlais well enough. I loved it, though. Valroyaux was so vibrant, colorful.
Oh, bless you.
Mother died when I was very young.
Okay.
She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair. Strangely, the only thing I really remember... Small... But enough
Yeah.
about that.
Okay, so that's just... Damn it.
Yes? Something you
God.
need?
Maybe I did it all right the first time.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything?
I miss Val Royaux. There was, and always floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. If you get the chance, you should see. Of course, there are good things and bad, and you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
That wasn't funny. Sorry. You said I'd laugh at it, but that must have been a big change.
I left behind much, leaving Orlais. But there is more to life than dresses and furs.
Like
It is
what?
sad that many have lost sight of this. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes. Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
Were they ridiculous shoes?
Perhaps. Ferelden folk are so much more practical. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered
Yeah, something
heels
about it,
and
yeah.
embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery.
Must cost a lot of gold.
Yes, well, a fair amount. It is so frivolous. Oh, I could talk about shoes all...
Okay, so we're just like getting nowhere. Hold on. Okay. Jesus God. Oh, why are you playing so hard to get, woman? I mean, they're absurdly pissing you off with my non-aggressive comment.
Something you need?
Let's talk about
Yes?
something like we did before.
What's on your
'cause
mind?
Apparently, that was the greatest conversation we could have had. Okay, so why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
I was
Somebody or
born in
mother?
Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later.
Why haven't your mother?
She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is strangely... But enough about that.
Okay, so I think maybe if I chose Cecilia
Yes?
the one.
Something you need?
Yep.
Yes?
Let's talk.
What's on your mind?
Do you miss?
And always,
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
and you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sorts of things?
Dresses. Orlais is very fashionable.
I love shoes.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps. Or
Maybe that'd be hard to walk
I
in.
wouldn't want to run in it, or have to enter battle, but for lounging in a lady's sitting room,
Like a bathroom?
perfect. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
Okay, let's try this one.
Thank you. It's kind of you to say so, even wearing these mud-covered horrors.
Hey, I
They're
gave you
sturdy
those.
shoes,
You need to
but
show some
sometimes a girl
appreciation.
just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
Yep. We got jobs. Jobs for your feet. I like to call them foot tasks. Alright. Let's go with
Yes?
Yes.
Something you need?
Why do you keep talking to me?
Yes?
Are you not
What's
getting
on
the
your
hint? Let's
Of course
share
I do.
tales. Tell me about
Chop-
Darkspawn. Great. That's amazing.
Any land that was touched by the taint.
There's another one.
Which one? Andraste was the...
Wow, that's really interesting.
Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victory...
How did she die?
Andraste was burnt at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter. The Tevinter chantry claims that in Andraste's last moments, Hessarian's heart softened, and he heard the voice of the Maker telling him to end her suffering.
Oh.
He plunged his sword into her heart,
Oh, what a nice
and as
guy.
her blood washed over his hands,
Yeah.
he became one of the faithful.
Aw.
Dissenters said that the Archon only converted because he could not stem the tide of Andraste's cult,
No crap.
and was forced to do so to stay in power. We will never know for sure.
Well, I mean, could know for sure. Okay, so we're gonna go 3. Okay. Alright, cool. So we did get it. Whoops.
Yes?
Yes.
Something you need?
I'm running off, apparently. Let's
Yes?
talk.
What's on your mind?
I heard that people are
Why
often
did you hear
spies.
this?
Hey, it's, whoa. It's not, I read it in history books.
And did you not think that this could be historical fact and no longer true?
Haha, that's the most you've laughed this whole time.
Not all minstrels are spies. Most
That
are
was
just
very-
singers and storytellers. But some of them
But
are
not you.
what we call bards.
What's the difference?
Many use the two words minstrel
It's the
and
exact same.
bard. Bards are minstrels. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing
Like
the
our
bidding
group.
of a patron who pays for their
Like me.
services. If there is an organization behind it, nobles mostly. In Orlais, there is much
Her
rivalry
voice
amongst
goes
the
from like
highborn.
information
They fight
to
over land,
semi-sultry.
influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite. And in
It's impolite
public,
to try and kill
they were
people.
in secret. They plot and scheme to
Oh, it's
destroy
so
each
much
other.
fun.
It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
Let's do one.
I have revealed too much, it seems, but it doesn't matter what I used to be.
Well,
is
it
the
kind of
past.
does. We just met. I'd never leave that. It sounds too exciting. So that's where you learn to fight like that.
The excitement of the life wears off very quickly, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I found myself in I like to see the maker
Oh, okay. She did. Staring at my back. Eh? Okay, she does not have any new
Yes?
dialogues, I
Something you
assume.
need?
Can you teach me to be a bard?
That's an idea.
Yes.
I've watched you. Let's just go over
Yeah, let's go over in the bushes and okay.
Yes?
You actually did teach me
Something
how to be
you
a
need?
bard. Huh, that was unexpected.
Yes? What's on your mind? Of
tales.
course I do. I love stories far
Yeah.
too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Oh, never mind. What? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so we're not gonna go start giving the gifts to people now. Alright, I don't think Morgan had anything else to say. I'm getting crackled. Crackling the earphones. Morgan,
Yes?
you got anything else to say? See, like, you can already discuss personal things with her, which is what I was trying to get with Liliana.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Yes, 'twas. Yeah. This is probably a bad idea with the approval rating that we have right now. What? Okay. These two are both bad. You don't want to go into the personal one yet. Because those I guarantee both of those are gonna end badly.
Yes?
More than likely. You might be able to get away with the second choice about discussing us.
So, full of questions, are you?
It's better like you being full of teach me.
Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
No, well, don't be a bitch about it then. I should have known you'd be a selfish bitch. Perhaps you'd better find the desire then. And why not?
I was told to accompany you and to help you,
Yeah, it
and
helped
that
me
I
to
shall.
transform
This
into animals.
may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough. I promise nothing.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Morgan. Is there anything
Yes?
else? I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions,
yeah, I
are
sure
you?
am. Did you grow up?
Why do you ask me such questions?
Whoa.
I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Whoa, calm down. You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy.
Oh, well.
What is it you asked if I grew up in the
I
wilds?
don't know if that's the best
A
one. Might
curious
have been the second
question.
one.
Where else would you picture me? For many years it was
Well,
simply
you-
Flemeth
no,
and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man.
They were all
In
real.
time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
Did you just yell at me for being curious and then talk about how you got curious about stuff? God damn you. Let's see. But you kept going back to the wilds?
Would you not do the same? Your
I
world is
don't
an
know.
unforgiving and cold place.
Okay.
The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For
Mm-hmm.
all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I
Mm-hmm.
was unfamiliar with so much. So
Yes.
confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't even think she tried, did she? Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps.
Yeah, it's all great
Only
now.
once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by
tell me
a
about it.
chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant
Was
caravan.
named,
He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard.
Huh, that's kind of creepy.
Child's play.
Well, you were a child.
The
and that was
point
weird.
being that I was able to move through human lands fairly. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Were you upset by all the bad touching? Touching?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion.
Well,
There
I
were
could
many
grab your
nuances that
boobs,
Flemeth could
like-
never tell me of.
I mean,
When to look
hands are
into
more
another's
appropriate, I
eyes.
think.
How to eat at a table. How to bargain without
eat at a
offending.
table,
None of
really?
these things I knew. I still
What,
do not
did you just eat on
understand
the
it all,
floor?
truth be
Like,
told.
I mean,
but
how
then
did you
I
eat?
gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Despite tradition, it's like, I mean, if you're sitting down while eating, like, a table just makes sense. Like, it's the only comfortable way humanoid, upright, walking people can eat really comfortably. I mean, laying down, it's not good, and you know, standing up is semi-pointless since you have to hold it in your hands, so a table makes sense. Okay, I swear Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again. You can go back if you like. I guess the joke's on you then. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it worked out this way.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment.
Well,
Thank
then
you. Well, let's
reciprocate.
get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Well, she is so easy. God, I basically chose, like, common sense answers to increase her approval, and it goes up by 10 points. Holy Lord.
Yes?
Oh, I mean, we could have probably at this point discussed personal things.
So, full of questions,
She'll change
are you?
the dialogues. Like, if you notice, each character will change their dialogue slightly. Is Flemeth really what she appears to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Let's try this one. A nutty old bat.
Sometimes I do wonder the very same thing. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I know a little. I've heard a little of it.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me
Please do.
herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Can you tell me what tis means? Tis. That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards,
Hey, we have a
there
bard
was a
here.
time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A
She
fair
gets
lass
very
in a land of
sultry
barbarian
sounding when
men,
she's telling
the
stories about her
desire
mother.
of any who saw her.
Yes. And then what happened? It's so weird that you can tell they recorded all these at different times because it's just like the tone of the conversation goes drastically to another emotion. Just how long is this?
Many centuries
Mm-hmm.
before this land was even named Ferelden.
I don't know when
The
that was.
tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard
This is
and
taking a
fled
really
the
long
castle
time
of
the
her
way you're
husband,
talking.
the Dreadlord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity.
Mm-hmm.
In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord
But 'twas
who
tis
looked on from
the
afar.
twasening?
Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife. And Osen agreed.
Dun dun dun. The plot that he agreed. Okay, he sold his wife
The
to another
life of
man.
a bard is a poor one,
Well,
and
I mean,
love
you don't have
fades in the
wives
wake of
come
hunger.
for free. You
It was
know.
Flemeth
Well,
who
sometimes you
suggested
do,
the
or not at
arrangement.
all.
All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the
How does he pay his
spirits
debt?
and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, I saw this on General Hospital. I know where this is going. But wasn't she now married to a wealthier man?
That was not the point.
Huh?
Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him.
Oh, okay.
Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The
Aw,
demon the
that's
legend
nice.
tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong.
How?
The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Well, you say it like you know for a fact. You said I could decide. Which, she never invaded or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own
I see.
people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend
He should have been
much
stoned a
later.
hero.
Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Ah, touche. Do you believe her version?
I do not
We have to
believe
wrap up
everything
pretty
that
quick
Flemeth
here
claims.
in a minute. So
Oft it seems her bitterness has
I
coloured
don't
her
want this to bleed
memories.
into another video.
But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Oh, okay. Didn't she have many daughters?
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself.
And?
The stories tell of many witches of the wilds, after all, not just the one. And these tales exist. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Yep. An interesting story. Thank you.
Flemeth tells it with, dare I ask of your own mother?
Oh, Jesus.
Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious, nevertheless.
My mother died recently.
Then you have my sympathies for
Ah.
what it is worth.
I don't
Which
know what
is
that's
very
worth.
little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
I'm not sure what that was supposed to... Okay. Anyhow. We're going to end the video here. And sorry it was all in camp and stuff. But we got some skills. And we will pick up next time. Till then, I'm KwikSlap. And like if you like. And like if you don't like. And we'll see you on the next episode.